Change of subject of formula. This is a very, 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 very important topic in mathematics. In fact, if you know this topic, you already know about 70% of the entire mathematics of the universe. This is because change of subject of formula is applicable in almost any other topic, in not only in math but in physics, chemistry, engineering, and so on. So I need you to pay careful attention to this topic. If possible, watch the video multiple times. Try to grasp the concept in this. This holds the secret to most of mathematical phenomena we witness on the universe. To begin with, you should be able to change the subject of formula by adding and subtracting from both sides, as well as change subject of formula by multiplying both sides by the coefficient of the variable, and finally change subject of formula by cross multiplying. As earlier pointed out, a formula is an equation which contains a variable on one side of an expression, on one side of an equation, and an expression on the other side. An example of such equation could be A is equals to B plus X, where the variables A is the subject of the formula. A is the subject of the formula. It is the only expression on the only variable on the left side of the equation. The very important concept we are going to learn in this topic is that you can make the other variables on the other side of the equation, as this, to become subject of the formula as well. That is, B can be a subject of the formula. X can also be a subject of the formula. It doesn't have to be only A. So to make a variable the subject of the formula, there are certain rearrangement rules that need to be followed. These rules can be categorized into 3 areas of operation. I mean, more than 3, as a matter of fact. 5 areas of operation. We have addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, square and square roots. So let's begin with this addition. How we make variables to be subject of formula in terms of addition. A is equals to B plus X. A, this is the first question we are going to solve. A is equals to B plus X. Make B the subject of the formula. These are the rules for changing of subject of formula. Let's start with rearrange. To make a variable the subject of the formula, we need to transfer the entire expression containing the variable from the right side to the left side of the equation. That's how we rearrange. So we already have A equals B plus X. Now if A is equals to B plus X, and we are to make B the subject of the formula, then the expression containing the variable, in this case B plus X, has to shift from this side to this side has to shift from the right side of the equation to the left side of the equation. So the equation can be rearranged to look like this. B plus X equals A. Next, we find the relationship of this variable in question, which is B, the one we want to make the subject of the formula. Find its relation with other variable and constants in that expression. So we have B plus X equals A. For B to be the subject of the formula, it has to be the only variable on this side of the equation. That is, it should be alone. Is B alone in this case? No. It is together with a variable X. B is together with a variable X. B is not alone on this side of the equation. What is the relation between B and X? The relationship between B and X is addition. There's an addition operation between B and X. So B is not alone. For B to be alone, we have to remove X. We have to remove X. How do we remove X? The next step will determine how. Subtract from both sides. Okay, the relationship between B and X is addition. The opposite of addition is subtraction. So to remove X, we are going to have to subtract X from both sides of the equation. We subtract X from both sides of the equation. Why do we subtract? Because the opposite of addition is subtraction. So we have B plus X. This is the left side of the equation. Now we subtract X. Minus X equals to, on the right side of the equation we have A, that too minus X. You subtract X from both sides of the equation. Okay, from the left side, X minus X is 0. X minus X is 0, so that this and this cancels out, and we are now left with B equals to A minus X. This is the end of the solution, because A and minus X are not like terms. We leave it like that. More importantly, B is alone. X has been eliminated. So our final answer is B is equals to A minus X. Okay, let's go to the next operation, which is subtraction. B is equals to A minus X. Make A the subject of the formula. We're going to make A the subject of the formula. Let's consider an example where okay, first you rearrange. Since we are trying to make a the subject of the formula, it means a minus x will transfer to this side of the equation. It's going to be a minus x equals b. A minus x equals b. So now relationship with other variables and constants. I have to rewrite this one here. A minus x equals b. For a to be alone, x has to be removed. This can be done if we know the relationship between a and x. The relationship between a and x is subtraction. A minus x. So let's go to rule 3. Notice that rule 3 has changed when compared to previous solution. This is because the opposite of subtraction is addition. So we add x to both sides. We add x to both sides. So this is going to be a minus x plus x equals b plus x. We have added x to the left side of the equation, and we have added another x to the right side of the equation. Minus x plus x is 0. So this and this cancels out. We are left with only a. That means our final answer is going to be a is equal to b plus x. That's it.